What have I been saying the whole time? What have I, Shocklock, been saying the whole time? Does Trump know about the detriments of 5G? That's not really what this video is about, but does he know? I mean, all it goes hand in hand, the 5G, the Li-Fi, and the Internet of Things. Does he know? Before you jumping on him and saying, well, he can't stop the chemtrails and the 5G and the vaccines. Does he know about the detriments? Not many people know about this stuff. We might, but does he? Listen to what these people say in this documentary. The same damn thing I've been saying. They want to go talk to him because he's been lobbied to about this by the phone industry, right? And so he's only told all the wonderful things, put in quotes, that 5G is about. But he doesn't know about the detriments and what it's really meant for. All right? So these people even saying they want to get over there and meet with the president and let him know. Because they know that he'll do something about it if he knows. All right? Take a look. Or don't. Take a look.
Wireless technology, 5G. So right now we're at a lower frequency, like 1 to 3 gigahertz. This is now 24 to 90 gigahertz. Just to put that in perspective, 90 gigahertz is 90 billion electromagnetic waves per second hitting and going through your cells every second. That is far from natural. Your heart has a circuit, has electricity to it. Your brain has electricity to it. It's about 8 to 10 hertz. This is billions of times more than what's natural. And 5G is being forced on us. In California, SB 649 is going to make it so they can put one of these transmitters in front of your house. And 5G doesn't travel very well because it's very dense. And so they have to put a transmitter about every 2 to 10 homes. And they're not going to ask you about it. They're just going to put it in front of you, exempt from any health, safety, or environmental review. On street lights, on poles in front of your house, on any kind of fixture that can get what they want. And it's not going to be your choice. There's not going to be any consent. And I got to tell you, it's not a very Republican thing to do. It's not a very American thing to do. And these bills are stripping away your constitutional rights to protect yourself and your families. But this goes way back. The 1996 Telecommunications Act that was passed in 1996 by Bill Clinton had Section 704 that banned by law looking at health and safety when they put cell towers in. This is how they built out the whole network. They've known about health effects for decades.
This is Orwellian.
Absolutely. It's a concerted, concentrated effort to hide wireless radiation health effects, and it's absolutely time it stops. 5G is we're looking at a worst case scenario. High frequency, high intensity wireless in front of your home in close proximity continuously. What's interesting is the Army, and people should look this up. Look up the active denial system. The active denial system. The military is using these frequencies at 95 gigahertz. And remember, they're talking about 24 to 90 gigahertz for this as a biological weapon for crowd control. So on the one hand, the FCC is saying it's completely harmless. On the other hand, the military is using it as a biological weapon. Somebody's lying. And what's interesting for your audience to look at is their own insurance policy. Look at your homeowner's insurance. Look in the back under general exclusions. You'll see asbestos isn't covered by insurance. Earthquakes aren't covered by insurance. Fires aren't covered by some insurance. And then you'll see electromagnetic radiation or electromagnetic waves, the kind of emitted from wireless technology. So the industry, the insurance industry that is given the mandate to assess risk has assessed it as a high risk agent and says they won't cover biological effects from wireless radiation, yet they're putting the exact same thing near your home, next to your head, in your schools, and it's absolutely wrong. It's time we do something. The industry is now pushing it with Donald Trump, President Donald Trump, and he's now said, I'm going to speed up the siting of these small cell transmitters. He's met with AT&T and Verizon and all those. AT&T invested $16 million in lobbying last year. We don't have the kind of resources to get a meeting. One of the reasons I came to meet with you was to say to you, please help me get a meeting with President Trump. I believe he has the guts and the courage, and he cares enough about the average person to say no to these transmitters and say yes to making this technology safer.
If we can get the word out to him.
If we can meet with him.
Coming at you with the truth, not the lies. Right underneath the Noonan, Georgia, heavily climate-engineered skies comes another dose of the shock treatment. I have had a rough time finding anything of substance concerning Li-Fi. I've seen some truther channels talk about it, like briefly every now and then, once in a blue moon. Go back, try to find it, and can't find it. So I dug up, some information about it, because it ain't all as it seems. First of all, Li-Fi is light fidelity, and it uses LED lights, as the video at the top right screen showing you. But there's something about it, Li-Fi. It's used, and you see it right there. Reverse imaging technology, spying with Li-Fi, secret surveillance. What it does is they're saying it acts like the Wi-Fi, but it's more like a data transmission. So, like the Wi-Fi, but in a more possibly sinister way. So let's take a look at this real quick. Let's take a look at this real quick, because much of what I'm seeing on the internet, on YouTube, and articles and things like that are basically saying it's wonderful because it's a lot faster, 100 times faster than Wi-Fi. Where have you heard 100 times faster? Something's 100 times going to be 100 times faster, more bandwidth. 5G, anybody? Yeah. Are you beginning to see what's going on here? That it's just a total surveillance system. Your smartphone, your smart TV, smart this, smart that. It ain't smart for us. It's smart for them, all right. And where is this information going? What about those fusion centers? What's going on? Reverse imaging technology, which is bidirectional audio and image transmission. So bidirectional audio and image transmission. Did you hear that? Audio and image transmission. Both coined by website publishers, also called visible light communication, which incorporates many methods of turning your monitor or TV into an image capturing device. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that wonderful? The latest and greatest method for this service is for use of Li-Fi, visible light communications. So they're saying instead of using Wi-Fi, which is radio frequencies, light is the way to transmit data. It makes me wonder about that giant white floodlight up there in the sky. That's the ultimate, the way I see, LED light. And it just makes me think about the beast system and the Antichrist and total surveillance. Because the devil is going to try to copy what what God does, but he can't. God's omniscient, so the devil needs technology, and the Antichrist is going to need it to surveil everyone. Now are you getting it? Now you see what direction we're going, this world? Better get so right with Jesus. LED lights, light emitting diodes, which is the conduit for the broadcast transmissions of thousands of data streams bidirectionally, meaning over your head. And word has it also, as a side note, that they could send thoughts into your head and actually extract information from your brain. I don't know how that works, but we do run on frequencies. Always remember that, always. To send and receive data and images brought from the light. 100 times faster than Wi-Fi, at transmission speeds up to 224 gigabytes per second and higher, depending on the method and application of RIT being used. Now, what is RIT again? Reverse image technology. So if I say RIT, it's reverse image technology. Yeah, it's enough to give everyone a headache. I love how it said read more, and then you get an image of people like, I don't know, acting like they got a headache or something like that. Or looks like they might be saluting something. Who the heck knows? So anyway, Li-Fi utilizes LED lights. Makes you wonder why Obama went to the LED lights back in, I want to say 2011, if I remember correctly. Don't quote me, but I know it was years ago, because I remember having to go to the freaking Dollar General when I found out on the news that he was gonna, get rid of, phase out incandescent lights and go to LED lights. I was pissed off, and I went to Dollar General and bought as much incandescent light bulbs as I could. Now you could find them still, but they're harder to find. Let's just say that. I always wondered it was to save us money. Yeah, bullshit. It's to watch us, surveillance us. This is what it's for. Just like everything else. Right? Wake up, party people. Well, not party people. Party sheeple need to wake up. The party people are already woken up. Alright. So LED lights. Li-Fi uses LED lights, and we all have, as we've all been told, light is believed and supposed to travel at 186,000 miles per second. However, the broadcasting transmission speeds can vary and be impeded when used in conjunction with electrical wires, cable lines, and don't say that. Say and such. I keep hearing that word or the phrase. Not so when fiber optics or cables are used. So there you go. Fiber optics went into the ground a few months ago here. It's coming to a home near you, a lawn near you. All right? This is all part of the B system. This is all part of the 5G, Li-Fi, Internet of Things, everything, man. All right. Now here they say satellites don't exist, which I agree. I don't believe they really exist in the context that we think they do. Just like I don't believe that we went to the moon either. So mostly, and I used to. So mostly at or at the speed of light data transmission. That's pretty damn fast. Li-Fi is operational and sent and received bidirectionally, meaning up and down, vertical, right through our display units, computer monitors, TVs, you name it. All right. They said that data and captured images are being transmitted right through the LED display. They act like mini computers, BTW. So do you see what they're saying? Data and captured images. Well, what captured images are they talking about? Word has it that they can watch you through the LED lights, through other devices too, right? And what else is it? Okay, so information is traveling to and from the through the LED lights. It's called back and forth. It's communicating. It's watching by way of fiber optics, Li-Fi. Let's see. I don't know why I mentioned satellite. If they said there's no such thing as satellite, electrical lines, cable lines, internet, smart meters can and do assist in coordination with certain RITs. What is RIT again, folks? Reverse image technology. This doesn't sound good, does it? It doesn't sound good. So that's what it amounts to is reverse image technology is mass surveillance. The following video by Cold Fusion, we're not going to look at that. You can look this stuff up, Cold Fusion, that's on YouTube, CommaTube, touts Li-Fi as a new and superior method of transmitting data through thousands of data streams within the LED light. If you pay close attention to the demonstration of the HD video being displayed upon the screen, and we're talking about this Cold Fusion one. So there you go. It says here in the demonstration in the video that I'm not showing you, that you can look up yourself. It says if you pay close attention to the demonstration in the video being displayed upon the screen and the freezing of it when blocking the LED light by the doctor's hand that's giving the demonstration, it is clear that a recorded video / data can and is being streamed, transmitted with Li-Fi as the conduit. Amazing. Amazing. A light bulb. A light bulb, folks. See, there was a reason why they went to the LED lights. But no one knew why. I didn't know why. I just knew it was a bunch of crap. Those ugly-ass LED lights. And they're putting those damn things in the... it looks like they put them in the headlights and taillights of these newfangled cars. They look ugly. Just an ugly frequency. An ugly light spectrum. I don't like it. I should say light spectrum. Yeah, you see that? You see that cell tower up there? It's all connected, folks. Getting hammered by radiation, getting spied on left and right, getting fluoridated in the water, getting chemtrailed, getting vaccinated, pop your big pharma pills, watch your heli weird movies, and eat your pesticided popcorn, and you process foods and wash it down with your crap to tap, fluorinated, chlorinated, and everything the hell else things in that water, and repeat. Unbelievable, man. So where's all this information going to? The person who holds the knowledge, the codecs, the control panel, and who holds the navigation buttons. In other words, the power structure, the beast system. That's who's doing it. All right? Because there are dark forces in power right now. That's who's collecting all this. That's who's watching you, listening to you. Now I got a question. They're watching us, listening to us. If they happen to, say, well, I heard you say this in your home, you can't do that. That's against the law. So how are they going to, what are they doing, watching us and surveillancing us for? Because technically they're not allowed to, are they? Are they? Are they? I don't know. What about that Patriot Act? Anyway, the older reverse imaging technology still being used are many and is sharing with several developers in the know. They have not only confirmed not our discovery, but say there's over 100 ways this has been done for some time, 15 to 20 years now. To name just a few, the virtual cam, an invisible camera, or rather a virtual camera, which is nothing more than an installed computer program, sometimes pushed to an unsuspecting target's computer. I gotta check mine out. TV or display unit by way of data packet. Many times a flash magic cookie with instruction to send the target's OS and location is dropped on the target's hard drive so that the virtual cam software, which is the codecs configuration and auto execution executing files can be pushed to their location, zeroing in on their IP, MAC address, so basically they can freaking watch it, man. That's what it is. They can put these virtual cameras on top of the Li-Fi and everything else on a target, TI's device, without them knowing it, and they can watch it. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. So it goes on to talk about the virtual cam emulator software. It can be placed on a target's hard drive, TV monitor, and stuff like that for more surveillancing. So there you go. There you go. And the article goes on more and more to talk about the patents of this, the Li-Fi image sensors and things like that. So basically, in a nutshell, the LED lights are the purpose of them is not really to save you money. All right? You think the government gives a damn about saving you money? Are you JK, good old shakalaka? As they raise taxes on you? As they CDC you with the vaccines? Really? Really? Are you kidding me? Oh my. We have a work cut out for us. Our work cut out for us. Then there's a transparent canvas. Transparent canvas method is a clear canvas laid over GIF images. GIF images because they have the ability to carry codecs files, commands with them, and are usually on a website, a blog post, a page, or even a display unit, wallpaper on the personal display settings, and what have you. When one brings up the page with the GIF picture on it, or has wallpaper encoded, even screensavers can have this, the auto configuration executes codecs with the command to stream video or capture the image by whatever RITs are presently available on the target's electronic components. It has been said that Google has long ago deployed a transparent canvas overlay on its Chrome browser. Something to think about, huh? Then there's the back panel with image sensors. U.S. patent publication tells you the number, which is hardened in behind the display units panel that act as a camera-like shutter, capturing all images in front of it. The LED panel, LED TVs use LED back panel lighting. LED produces the light spectrum infrared, which is invisible to the human eye, but very detectable by the LED itself, as LED diode can send and receive infrared light. Using the reverse imaging technology, combined with a grid array, i.e. your LED display, becomes an actual image capture device, or it tells you right there, LCD, as the LED back panel is running at 60 to 100 hertz behind the display panel, as an infrared beam out from your display and bounces off of everything in the room and reflects back to the LED, and boom, video of the room in real time captured for wherever the headquarters is, all this shit's stored up. The information, they got you, all right? They're observing you. 6 ways from Sunday. 6 ways from Sunday. Mobile cell phone spying. I think many of us are aware of that. Isn't all this against the law? So I'm going to stop right there. It's getting late. I got to upload this. Just know that Your LED light is not a loving, kind thing meant to save you a buck or two. It's quite the opposite. Just like everything else going on in the world now. We are in the last days, folks. Better wake up. Better wake up and get your soul right with Jesus, because your last breath on earth is your first breath of eternity, whether up or down, and everyone's going to have to meet Jesus. Everyone's going to have to meet God, and that book's going to get opened, and then if you deny Jesus before men, he'll deny you before the Father, and that's when he says, if you don't receive Jesus now and don't have him when you pass on, as you call upon him as your Lord and Savior, if you don't, this is what you'll hear. Going down, and then for all eternity, you truly will be in for the ultimate shock treatment in hell.